YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here. I think I've got a good 2v2 grudge match lined up for you. This is going to be Skarsnik and Gobla. They've got a Orc Shaman here, and they're going to be combining forces with none other than Grimgore Ironhide, which here he is. Looks like he's got some Black Orc Squigs and a Giant and some Gobbo Big Bosses. Let's check out the specifics here. Heck of a lot of Black Orcs, including the Crimson Killas. And then for the Gobbos, it is a mostly Gobbo army, which is pretty cool. They do have the Orc Shaman, which is kind of an interesting one. Maybe they wanted Here We Go to stack up. They got the Ragnarok Spider, which is the Ragnarok Queen. It's a good choice. Let's check out the Dawi armies. Gonna click here. So we got some Skulder Guard Iron Drakes, an Organ Gun. That'll actually do some damage against the Black Orcs if they can stay alive long enough. Goblobbers, pretty solid pick. Not a lot of Dawi infantry though here. There's quite a few skirmishers, and they're gonna have a hard time defending it. They're separated, and Rune Lord hiding in the woods right here, and then Thorgrim Grudgebearer leading. This is a huge number of just standard dwarf warriors mixed with a couple of Longbeards and the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass, which is actually probably going to be devastatingly good against this Gobbo army unless something crazy happens. That's a lot of armor and shields for these Gobbos to cut through, and I just don't see it happening, especially as the Rangers are just raining it down over here. Here comes the Ragnarok Queen, though. She's going to be potentially very useful here. Rune Lord came out. We got Slayers on the flanks. And then let's look over here. Woo! That Organ Gun, folks, already 36 kills. The Giant has taken extraordinary damage already from the Thunderers. Here we got the Peak Gate Guard going into the Crimson Killers. How often are you going to see this in multiplayer? Clash of Titans right here, folks. And it looks like the Crimson Killers are doing pretty good. They're getting support from another Black Orc unit. Yeah, the Crimson Killers are smoking the Peak Gate Guard right there. Looks like the Gobbo Big Boss may be trying to get to the artillery. The Organ Gun probably should have fled back a little bit because it's now hit by Squigs. We've got the Norgrimling's Ironbreakers, which I'm not sure why you take Norgrimling's Ironbreakers if you're not going to forward deploy them, because otherwise they're absolutely similar to the others. So look at that. Crimson Killas might have actually paid for themselves in a battle for once by killing the Peak Gate Guard. They didn't just kill the Peak Gate Guard. Now, this is actually pretty impressive over here. I expected this fight not to last long. The leadership of the Gobbos is holding. They're using Wah and Here We Go. Holy mackerel. That's got to put these guys 142 melee attack. I'm not sure if it really helps for it to go above 100, but it's above 100. So Skarsnik and the Orc Shaman leading the Gobbo infantry to some absurd attack here. The Ragnarok Queen's going to break through and go back for the infantry. Look at that nice block there, keeping the Slayers away with some of the spider hatchlings. At least slowing them down at this point. So the Goblins actually putting up a rather nice fight. And over here, the Greenskins started strong and looked to be fizzling just a little bit here. The Peak Gate Guard actually came back from routing. I say the Greenskins are fizzling. They're still alive. These Norgrimling's Ironbreakers are holding on, but they're still very much alive, and the Ragnarok Queen's headed over to help. Now the leadership of the Gobbo army is starting to suffer, and this is what I kind of expected to see. Where's Grimgore amongst all this? Here he is. He's taking on Thorgrim. Oh, here's a grudgeon. Grimgore taking on Thorgrim. I remember early on in the game, I was playing my first dwarf campaign, and I was like, Thorgrim can take Grimgore. No, he cannot. No, he cannot. So, do not underestimate Grimgore's capability. He is the Black Orc, and he will put a beating on you. I think a lot of these Gobbos, though, have the opportunity to potentially regroup. Skarsnik is in big trouble. He's probably ought to just flee away from this. I don't think the dwarves can catch him. Maybe they can. The speed's not super impressive. Look at this. Skyhammer with 58 kills. Does it still have its bombs? Nope. It's dropped its bombs and it's firing off some of it. Yeah, its last bit of ammo there. Yeah, Grimgore comes in and kills Thorgrim, and it looks like Thorgrim's going to be chased by the Ragnarok Queen. Grimgor is in very healthy shape. These Thunderers right here could be a little bit of trouble, though. They've regrouped, and the Greenskins over here do have the Ragnarok Spider. They could catch them. And it looks like the Gobos are maybe going to regroup and hang back a bit. Skarsnik attempting to flee here. We'll see whether or not he's faster. There's Slayers nearby, so these Gobbo forces that have regrouped are going to be in trouble. It still says it's a fairly close fight, but there's not a lot of greenskin units left. These Black Orcs are going after the Thunderers, and it looks like they're going to catch them. They're only 29 speed, but only 28 speed on the Thunderers, so yeah, they are going to catch them. Thorgrim's about to die, so he's going to drop here at any moment. Looks like either the Squig or the Spider's going to get him, so Thorgrim's out. There's a broken Tusk mob, just a few of them left. But the leadership of Grimgor's army is not looking great right now. There's a few Norgrimlings Ironbreakers, they survive with 66 kills, and then the Dragonback Slayers, actually only 39 kills there. Grimgor's taken out the Goblobber. Did the Shaman? I don't think the Orc Shaman survived. So there won't be any more spells from him. Master Rune of Oath and Steel over here. I'm not a big fan of it, but I do bring it usually when I bring a Rune Lord. It's not bad. It gives you so much armor that it's kind of worth it at times. Let's see if Skarsnik is going to just go for a YOLO here. There's really not anywhere else to go. Yeah, Skarsnik's going full YOLO. He's using Spite of the Bad Moon, but he got hit by the Rune of Wrath Rune. It won't do much to him. It's a single unit model. Goblin Wolf Rider's trying to mop up a few of the skirmishers. That's a really good call. Grimgor is still very much alive. The Ragnarok Spider is pretty alive, but there are also a lot of Dawa units, but none of them are particularly good at killing the Ragnarok. Slayers are not even all that good at it. Alright, so let's see what happens here. We got the Ragnarok Queen bearing down on the Rangers, and it looks like the Skirmishers and a couple of units for the Gobos pulling back. These Rusty Arrows could actually be very useful. Yeah, this is... okay, it looks like the Ragnarok Queen just wanted to get close enough to drop some of the hatchlings. And they'll get a little bit of damage done, though it's not going to be extreme. So it looks like the Greenskins are trying to get together and regroup, and somehow Skarsnik survived all that. I'm not really sure how he's surviving this. Let's fast forward just real quick. Skarsnik, look at that! It's like walked through the dwarf line. I wonder if that was like a momentary treaty or something, like letting him walk through. It had to be. Maybe the Dawi were feeling overconfident here and said that they would allow him to go back to his own lines. Otherwise, that was a huge micro miss. So the Dawi are bearing down. Definitely huge supremacy of numbers. Greenskins, not so much. These Rangers are about to be out of ammo. So let's see who's shooting. So they're shooting at the Ragnarok Queen. They're out of ammo now. Those are not miners with blasting charges. There's a Slayer on either flank, which means that the Greenskins are likely to get outflanked. It says the battle's pretty even. Grimgor is going to have to pull off one heck of a tank job in order to get this done. Here comes the final battle. I mean, the Ragnarok Queen and Grimgor are pretty significantly dangerous units. Ooh, that Rune Lord, he got chucked. I would almost kind of like to see the Ragnarok just take on infantry, because I don't think the Dwarf Infantry will do a lot to it. And Grimgor, combining with Skarsnik, would probably be able to put down a pretty quick beating on the Rune Lord. just see what happens here. Yeah, here comes Grimgor. He's going to try and put a beating on the Rune Lord, and he should do so pretty quick. The Rune Lord is definitely not someone who wants to be fighting Grimgor. Yeah, Ragnarok Queen coming in as well. So the Rune Lord's going to be getting hit, but the Rune Lord's very tanky. Very tanky, especially when on foot. Still says the battle is pretty close. The Greenskin Infantry is toast for the most part. It's really just going to be the Ragnarok Queen, Skarsnik and Gobla, and Grimgor Ironhide. There's a couple of last Black Orcs that are hanging on to the bitter end there. That means 2 characters have Wa here. If it could be alternated back and forth, that'd be a big deal. Master Rune of Oath and Steel, so certainly not going to be helping the Greenskins there. A lot of units trying to combine up on the Ragnarok Spider, and steady damage is being done. Grimgor. I'm not really sure if he's getting good hits in. There's not a lot of damage being done to the Rune Lord. Grimgor seems to be phased by some of these other units. There he goes. He gets a good hit right there. That should have, yeah, he did significant damage with that hit. The Ragnarok Queen routes. So that's not good. But I mean, if the Rune Lord goes down here, Grimgor might be able to tank this infantry fight. He's pretty good. And then Skarsnik still being in here, interesting as well. So let's check out Grimgor fighting all these Dawi. Looks like Skarsnik and Gobla are fleeing the battlefield. Gobla must be full. He's had enough stunties to eat today. The Rune Lord is very close to Grimgor still. And Grimgor, I mean, the Rune Lord really needs to run away if the Dawi want to have any prayer here. Yeah, standing there, and yeah, Master Rune of Negation, it's a nice call, but the Master Rune of Negation would have been worth a lot more if Grimgor was having to try and tank out all these infantry. Yeah, the Rune Lord getting left there. Grimgor is probably going to come out and MVP this. Because without the Rune Lord, I don't think all these Dawi infantry can stop Grimgor. I think he comes in here and cleans up all of them. Not all the dwarves have attacked, though, which is kind of interesting. Let's just see what happens. He's using Gitsnik, so he's getting extra armor piercing damage. Now he's being surrounded, so we'll see. This is literally going to be Grimgor versus a heck of a lot of Dawi. His leadership is dropping quickly. Ooh, this stabilizes just at the edge. He's down to about 1,350 hit points. Dawi infantry don't like to break super easy. The Ragnarok Queen has regrouped. Grimgor desperately needs some help here. Holy mackerel. Skarsnik comes back and his Prada lands a really nice shot there. Wow, what a shot. That came out of nowhere. So Grimgor actually routes here. The Skarsnik back. And there are a lot of wavering Dawi at this point, but Grimgor might actually shatter amidst all this. That shot from the Prodder was amazing. And Skarsnik used his Wa. Would have liked to seen him wait on that and try and use it with the spider. But still, that ranged attack was pretty nice. Grimgor may not come back from routing. He's being attacked by the Dragonback Slayers, and it's slowing him down considerably. If he gets away from him, I'm not sure. Yeah, they're getting a hit still on him. If they keep him poisoned, it's going to be really bad for Grimgor. There's just 3 Dragonback Slayers. This is an unfortunate thing for Grimgor. Yeah, he shatters. So a valiant defeat for the Greenskins there. I about half wondered if Grimgor wasn't going to tank that out, but he was not able to do it in the end. But still, that was a pretty cool battle. You had to enjoy that one. I know you did. That's a lot of kills for Skarsnik. That was pretty cool from Schmeagol there. Big Papa with 129 kills on Grimgor. Can't say he wasn't trying. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Appreciate MSI sponsoring the channel. Appreciate Schmeagol and Big Papa and Ray6 and Avoman and everybody here for submitting. Really enjoyed the replay. Appreciate you, my viewer, for watching this content. I really hope you enjoy it. I love making it for you. If you want to stay up to date with the latest videos, click that HeirofCarthage logo in the bottom right hand corner and you'll be the first to know. I will see you on the next content. HeirofCarthage signing out.